Fear is one of the strongest forces in human life. Not because it is powerful by nature, but because we allow it to control our decisions. Fear doesn't always shout. Most of the time, it whispers. It tells you to wait, to stay comfortable, to avoid risk. And slowly, without realizing it, you get stuck in a cycle. Fear leads to hesitation. Hesitation leads to inaction, and inaction strengthens fear. If you want to move forward, you must break the fear cycle. Fear begins with a thought about failure, judgment, rejection, or uncertainty. That thought creates emotion. The emotion creates avoidance. And avoidance teaches your mind that fear was right. Each time you avoid what scares you, fear grows stronger. But the opposite is also true. Every time you act despite fear, the cycle weakens. Most fears are not real dangers. They are imagined outcomes. Your mind creates stories about what might go wrong, even when there is no evidence. You suffer in imagination more than in reality. Fear feeds on overthinking, and overthinking keeps you frozen. Action is what breaks that pattern. You don't break fear by waiting for confidence. Confidence is built through action. You don't break fear by avoiding discomfort. Avoidance trains fear to stay. You break fear by stepping forward while fear is still there. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is movement in the presence of fear. The first step is always the hardest. Your heart races. Your mind resists. Every excuse appears. But once you take that first step, something shifts. The fear doesn't disappear instantly, but it loses control. You realize that you survived. You realize that you are capable, and that realization weakens fear. Fear keeps you focused on what could go wrong. A strong mindset shifts focus to what could go right. Growth begins when you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if I grow?" Failure is not the enemy. Staying stuck is. Breaking the fear cycle requires repetition. One brave action is not enough. You must consistently choose courage over comfort. With each choice, fear becomes smaller and confidence becomes stronger. What once felt impossible becomes manageable. What once felt terrifying becomes familiar. Fear also feeds on isolation. When you stay silent about your struggles, fear grows louder in your mind. Acknowledge your fear. Face it. Name it. Fear loses power when it is exposed. You don't need to eliminate fear. You need to stop obeying it. Your future depends on your willingness to act today. Fear will always offer reasons to wait, but waiting strengthens the cycle. Action breaks it. Progress begins the moment you stop letting fear decide your moves. One day, you will look back and realize that the fear you allowed to control you was never stronger than you. You were always capable. You just needed to move. So take the step. Speak up. Try again. Start small if you have to, but start. Every action you take weakens fear and strengthens you. Break the fear cycle. Choose courage. Choose movement. Choose growth. Because on the other side of fear is the life you've been waiting for.